In MPI, we're no longer managing the vendors like we used to manage vendors, whether we were in the MAF days or whether we were in food safety or whether we were in fisheries days. With the merger, it's actually allowed us to think differently about how we use the vendor community. And an IT managed service provider is pretty fundamental. Whether that's Fujitsu, whether it's Datacom, it doesn't matter. The reality is we need everyone around the table to actually achieve what needs to be achieved for MPI and government. It is the evolution of what an ICT unit should be, is that we're actually facilitating and enabling services for the business, and we can't do that alone. And I think if we think we can, and we've got all this capability, I think we're kidding ourselves. I mean, the reality is we have to rely on others to help us build that complete picture.
Teamwork and collaboration were absolutely critical to the success of the project. Once the Ministry for Primary Industries had set their objectives and the goals aligned to that, made that clear, once they had selected their partners, all of those partners, and a few of those are from newly formed common capability panels, once they had all been set, the teams just really got on with it. So, which is just fantastic.
In bringing those organisations together, we've created a partnering ethos in terms of the relationship that has existed across the five. And that relationship has been underpinned by a vision, a partnering vision, that's enabled us to have a very clear understanding of what we are delivering and how we're going to enable the future success, the ongoing success for MPI as our customer.
I think teamwork and collaboration were essential to the project. And part of that came from MPI, who clearly had a blueprint for how they wanted this project to go. And that probably came from the fact that MPI is an amalgamation of many different entities, which were assembled and acquired and created through different entities, disparate and diverse, coming together over the previous years. So MPI were able to communicate a vision, and then Fujitsu and ourselves and the whole team were able to execute and implement that vision because the blueprint existed in the first place.
Teamwork and collaboration is imperative to any project, but more so on this one because it was a complex move. We had a lot of complicated parts in this equation, and the teams coming together, operating as one concise unit is imperative to success.
The essential attributes for a trusted partnership really is that they can be a decision maker around the table. So that's quite fundamental for a trusted partnership, because we actually want them to be part of that journey with us, and we're both making a decision on where we need to be heading in the future. I think we're now on the next journey, which is what can we be doing differently in our environment to continually improve and get the best benefits for not only MPI but government as a whole.